Happy winter, everybody. Trevor Fulton here with the Wallowa Avalanche Center. Filling in for Victor and Hatch this week while they're on vacation. Getting a little time before the winter kicks into high gear. A little bit about myself. I'm an Avalanche Center board member and the outdoor program director at the University of Idaho in Moscow. We're still dealing with a fairly early season snowpack here, coming to you today from Wing Ridge in the Northern Wallowas, about 7,900 feet on a north aspect. As you can see, we're finally getting some precipitation. Got some accumulation across all the advisory zones the past week. Elkhorns and the Wallowas. We've seen about 4 to 10 inches of snow across the ranges depending on elevations. Below 7,000 feet in the range here, it's still very, very thin with almost no base. All aspects except north are accumulation totals of around 20 to 30 centimeters, and it's very unconsolidated all the way to the ground. As we move up in elevation through the range, we've seen more snow accumulation through the past week. That new snow accumulation here is still fairly unconsolidated, as you can see, sitting on top of just a nasty facet layer that you saw a couple of weeks ago in Victor's video. This facet layer is starting to bond, but it's still pretty unconsolidated. That's sitting on top of a real stout crust, and then a host of crust facet sandwiches as you move down through the snowpack to the ground. We're dealing with about a 90 to 100 centimeter snowpack here at this particular site. At the ground level, we're still dealing with quite a bit of unconsolidated, real sugary snow, as you can see here. So precipitation and accumulation is trending in the right direction. It's going to get people excited, but we definitely need to still be cautious in the mountains over the next week or two. We were getting some pretty easy failures at that old snow, new snow interface. You can see the crystal card here, about 20, 30 centimeters down, and then right at that crust layer. We're getting a lot of propagations, but very easy failures. With the wind that the range has seen the past couple of days, on north aspects and exposed areas, we're seeing a fair amount of isolated pockets of wind slab. We're not seeing that down lower though, so that level's about 7,500 feet. Moving through the next couple of days, we've got a low pressure system coming in, cooling the air aloft. It's going to lead to some unsettling and some precipitation, as you can see here today. And then we're moving to a cycle of a little bit of snow accumulation, a little bit of clearing. Don't expect that to do great things to our snowpack. It's not really going to speed up the healing process. We're probably just going to be working with the same thing we've been dealing with over the past couple of weeks and into the foreseeable future. So everybody have a great holiday. Be safe out there. And Victor will have your next forecast right before the new year when he gets back from the Ring of Fire, slaying pow and eating fish. Everybody have a great holiday. Thank you very much.